It was a really cold and gloomy Saturday. I had kind of cleared all of my cupboards. I have done all of my chores. All of my friends were busy and I was super bored. And I went searching for like anything to do, and I found the top shelf of one of the cupboards in my study, which I hadn't gone through. And on that shelf was just a bunch of memories, my box of Polaroids, my grade 7 scrapbook, which our teachers do. And I hadn't opened that in so long. The person that I was in primary school, the person that I was treated wasn't great. It's just a genuinely dark time. Kind of same with high school. I love looking at pictures of me as a kid, but between the ages of like 12 to 18 is just not great. But I finally decided to open it up, and I saw a page which describes each student's opinions of me, and a lot of it was very kind, gentle, quiet, just this very delicate girl, which was accurate. And it made me think about like what people think of me now. Like, do people think of me as a quiet, timid girl? Because I think most people who know me now would probably say the opposite. And both of those girls are me. And with me becoming this really happy, positive, undepressed girl, I kind of killed off my younger self, and I kind of forgot that that is me, if that makes sense. It made me think about my younger self a lot, like, and where I am now, because my birthday is coming up and the birthday blues are so real. Would my younger self be proud of the person that I am now? Would she be happy? I still have that quiet, timid, gentle part of me that is, younger me, but I've also grown and I've gotten stronger and I know my worth, and I think just a little bit of younger me is still there, but I've also grown into a person that younger me would be proud of. I'm home alone. I don't know. I really wanted to get content of me not in this room, not in between these four walls, yet somehow here we are. We're just gonna clean some makeup brushes together. That's disappointing. Alright, attempt number 3. This is my third time today just to try and record a TikTok, a YouTube video. Tried recording on the drive there, but I was just yapping nothing and I was complaining. And then I had a not fun girly time at the mall. Like, obviously you have like a great time, everyone's nice to you, you get like a unexpected sale and you save money, and then you have a normal time. And then I had a bad time where I don't know, things didn't work out, every like bad small thing that could go wrong. So it wasn't like this one bad thing, just like people were just not nice, men were hitting on me. I wanted to type when I was gonna get my candle, then this guy that works there was hitting on me. So you can't even be like leave me alone, because you can be like, oh, I was just asking for my job, you know what I mean? So you just have to be like, oh, I'm fine, good, and you? Even though like he's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, good, and you? Do you need help with anything? Like, obviously no. If I needed help, I would have stopped and looked at you. But they don't care. That's my fault for expecting men to care. It's my birthday tomorrow, and like hot girls don't like their birthdays. I'm excited for my birthday though. I'm seeing Isha, she's free. It's gonna be a fun, girly time. It's just one of those days where you have to like focus on the positive. It's like I got everything that I wanted. I got a sweet treat. You could just gaslight yourself. Some content that I watched, and I was like, I'm gonna do a media of the week type of thing. But then I realized I kind of do that on my Instagram stories. Like, I'll say this week's series, today's movie, and then I was gonna go in depth about my opinions and stuff like that, and it'll just be too long and just annoying, and I need to journal about it more or anything. But I was talking about one day, and I'm gonna make it short, but it's so good. I didn't expect the ending. It was very Bollywood core, 10 out of 10. It has so many layers, which I guess that's the difference between a book and a show. Like, the day that they met is the day that she died. It was supposed to rain the day that they met, but it rained the day that she died. It's really good. And the way I said, I'm not gonna get into it. The ending was so good. And some shows and some movies hold on to the good ending, that they make this show leading up really bad. Like the movie with Robin Pattinson of 9/11, everyone's like, it's so good, it's so good. And I think it's just good because people weren't expecting the ending, and it's so tragic that you make up for it. But the actual movie is not good, and it's kind of boring. Each episode was written so good, directed so good, acted so well. Like, I don't know, I felt like when they were at that like cruise ship like restaurant, I felt the tension, I felt the anxiety, and I really enjoyed the characters on their own together, and then it ended up being a love story, which was a bonus. But even if it didn't, which I genuinely did not think they were going to get together, I thought they were just going to miss each other. But for them to actually be together is sick. And like, I felt so bad for Dex, because genuinely if you watch the show, he just suffers. I don't think he ever has a good time except when he's with Emma romantically. That is life, I guess. But it destroyed me, because what they did is some shows will just kill them and then that would be the end, and you'd be like, oh, what do you do? And like some really sad show, like After Sun, for example, was really sad, but it didn't make me cry. But this, the final episode was so sick and twisted. They showed us him mourning, they showed the beautiful moments between the two, like everything we're missing out on. And like the music, the kiss at the end, I knew for a fact, you didn't have to show me, but I knew it was written, directed by a woman, by two women. Let you in on a little plug, because as you know, beauty myth, don't spend your money on unnecessary products. To clean my makeup brushes, first of all, the makeup brushes alone, these are from a unicorn mermaid set that I got from Take A Lot in like 2017. They surprisingly still work, the bristles don't fall out. And I think I paid like 100 and something, like 170 rand for 10 brushes. I only use 3 of them now, but now because I'm in my minimalistic makeup era. And then this I got from Discam. I think the brand is like Cala, like C-A-L-A, because I needed a blending brush. I got as an eyeshadow brush, and if you've been following me for a very, very, very long time, it is a eyeshadow brush that I cut at an angle to do my brows. It was really funny the first time I said it was really interesting, and now I'm just like so tired of myself constantly bringing it up. And then I'm using just normal hair shampoo. I'm not using a makeup brush soap that I have to buy separately that's probably super overpriced, and that probably ends up being shampoo, but like just nice shampoo that's like good and softening, because, and this isn't hair, I hope not. And then this is a face scrub thing, which actually works pretty well for my skin, but I use it to clean the brush, and it cleans it so well because it really gets in between the bristles. Obviously make sure to clean it before you use it on your face again. But yeah, I bought this in like probably 2017, 2018 as well, and because it's like a rubbery material, like if you keep it clean, it can survive. And I got it from Woolworths. That's how I clean my brushes. Not very often, I'll be honest with you. I'm doing 75 hard, my version, so just alcohol and one other thing that that's a little. And it's because I had a December, and I'm really glad that I did get to have one, because I'm in my mid-20s, and I think I had the type of December that you have in your late teens, early 20s. Like when you're in uni, you don't have responsibilities, it's a 3-month holiday. But I never had that during my late teens. I was too poor, or I had no friends, and most of the time those overlapped. So this time I had made friends, made plans. Like I had this friend for a while now, but there was a foundation, we have like a routine and stuff like that, and I saved up a lot of money this time. I don't know how. Now I'm broke as shit. Now when I pay for a typo tote bag, it genuinely stresses me out. It was really fun obviously it kind of ended with the tragedy, I'm not gonna lie. My uncle died 2 days before my last exam, so me saying it slayed was crazy. It was a tough like 2 weeks, but I still didn't have academic stress. But then after that, like I had a holiday plan, like when I went to go see Hey Neighbor, I went to go see a bunch of my friends and my family, and it was really nice to see my cousins without having to be with my other cousins, and we just had like a really fun time. However, there was so much drinking, day drinking, night drinking, like hitting the clubs. No regrets. I had so much fun. Like I said, I deserve this because I never got to have those experiences. I have this rule, because alcoholism does run in my family, which I mentioned a few videos ago, that I can only drink on Fridays and Saturdays, twice a week. And if I don't drink on the Friday or the Saturday, then I can make it up during the week. That's the little loophole that's a bit worrying. But it technically wasn't even December. It was from the 9th of November to the 14th of February. Insane. Of just like good times. I say good times. There was some trauma, obviously, but that's life. But now we've been drinking like spirits, and I'm like, well, but wine is different. Like wine calms me down, so I'll do the vodka, and then the next day I'll drink a glass of wine to relax. And then I find myself needing to relax a lot of the days. And then my kind of rules about only drinking twice a week went out the window, and then I had I have no boundaries. And the thing with me is like I have to be very strict with myself. So I did a little tarot reading for myself, and it said that in order to get what I want, I kind of need to connect more with source, and I am spiritual, and I think it just means get back to my spiritual routine, get back with my religious like studies and stuff like that, that more grounded thing. Because before I mean, my life kind of blew up in flames in September, and it only calmed down mid-January. And since then, I've kind of been in panic mode, and I haven't been focusing on meditation every single day for 30 minutes. Then now I would just do it every like few days, and I would do it for like 10 minutes. I used to do really good yoga. I used to work out better, and now obviously like I don't have time, or my mental health wasn't too great, so I would just do a quick little 10-minute stretch, which is all really good, and I'm really proud of myself of like maintaining it in a certain type of way. Like I didn't stop completely, but I think in order for me to get my dreams and stuff like that, before the chaos of life ensues, I needed to kind of get back to my routine, my meditating, my yoga, all of that shit. And I decided that I was like, while we're in this, let's go sober, because I was talking about to my friend about how like it was a bit worrying, the excuses I would make up for myself. Replacing alcohol with other sweet little treats, because it'd also be like a treat. It'd be like, oh, it's the weekend, I can have a glass of wine, as opposed to my same old like hot cocoa every night. So I started, like last week I was like, okay, we went and we got this like vanilla cola from Switch, and it was really good. It was better than Coke's vanilla Coke. And then this week is my birthday tomorrow, and I wanted to like treat myself, because 2022 my birthday was horrific. It was just, oh, I can't even think about it for too long. I literally was crying on my bed, curled up in a ball. One thing about birthdays is they'll either remind you that you have really good friends and family, or that you don't. And that just kind of reminded me, not that I have bad friends, but I had no friends, and I didn't have any close family. And it's like, what am I doing on my birthday? It was so like, you know, whether you ignore it or not, it is like this horrible mirror up to your life and the people around you. Then 2023, I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't. So I flew out to Pretoria, so that when I couldn't be at home, I couldn't be in my room, because I love my room, but it is so depressing to be there on my birthday. And I went on a little picnic, and I spent the day there. I didn't make plans with friends so that I couldn't be disappointed. It was kind of more of like a taking care than a celebrating. But now I have friends, and I have friends that like me, and now I also have the ability to treat myself as well. So it's like I'm not going back to the cycle depending on my friends to make my day good. Last year I was broke as well, because to fly to Pretoria and back cost money, and then it was an Ultra ticket that time, so I couldn't really treat myself. But this year, because I'm not going to Ultra, because I don't like EDM, let's talk about it. I just like getting drunk during the day and wearing slutty clothes. It saved so much money. Because yeah, like last year, January and February, I literally did not have any money to spend. I spent the 2 months just at home with my devices, just like masturbating. I don't have like more money, but like I bought myself a Bueno. So in essence, I'm a millionaire. I also have like these cute little routines and ways that I spoil myself. So I'm really excited. I'm starting off my birthday today, Friday, before tomorrow. I went and I bought like a Bueno. I bought those Woolworths like non-alcoholic drinks, like the pina colada, and I got the peach soda. And I'm gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna make popcorn with, this is so niche and specific, but my brother put me on Gorima's popcorn salt. It is just a packet. You can't find the ingredients. I'm pretty sure it's just aromat and butter salt put together, but it's so good, and it's gonna kill me. So I'm gonna have the TV to myself. I'm gonna watch a new movie or one of my favorite movies. I kind of don't want to watch The Proposal again, because I think I have it off by heart, like memorized. It's one of my favorite movies. Tomorrow I'm seeing Isha, and we're going for a little spa day, and then sushi, fried sushi. I loved fried sushi, and I'm just so excited. I've never had a spa day in my life, ever. Like the only massage I had was when we stole my aunt like paws, like that weird like shark thing. None of the shit worked. Like all of the stuff that you get because you're too poor to get a massage to massage yourself, and it's never good. But that's the closest thing I had. And then of course masturbating. I'm gonna wear like the little gown and take little pictures, and it's just gonna be a fun day. And we're gonna be back early, because like I said, I'm old and I want to be back. And then we're gonna have a second movie night. I bought myself a mini little treat, a little Black Forest like slice, and yeah, I don't know, I'm so excited. Just like little sweet treats. I want to listen to my favorite music. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna call my friends and FaceTime my friends. It's gonna be really exciting. I'm excited. And if any of that goes to shit, I still have my little cake. I still have everything. Like, it's gonna be a good day, because I said it's gonna be a good day, not because of things that are happening. But I'm not gonna lie, like 22 years ago would start crying out of joy that I actually have a good day.